Hello, lovely students. How are you today? We are going to talk about area and perimeter of triangles today. A little hard to see that title, but it's up there, I promise. So we're going to be talking about how to calculate area. Remember, the space inside a shape, right? How much space the shape takes up. And then perimeter, the distance around the shape. So we're going to talk specifically about triangles. And right here, we have your formula sheet. And we have the formula for A, which is area of the triangle. So remember, step 1, locate the shape. Step 2, find the formula. Step 3, apply the formula, right? Write the formula down, plug in what you know, solve for what you don't. So when we look at the formula for area of a triangle, now wait a minute, why is there no formula for perimeter? Well, remember, perimeter is just the distance around the triangle. So they don't really tell you the formula because it's really just side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3. So if a triangle is just side plus side plus side. So we'll talk about that here in a minute. Really, we just need to know the formula for area because we kind of understand the perimeter part. So area is 1/2 BH. B is base, H is height. And if you look here on this triangle, it gives you a little diagram, shows your triangle, has this interior dotted line, which is H for height, that forms a 90-degree angle or is perpendicular to the base. So the base and the height connect to each other. They are perpendicular, right? Think about height. When you're taking your height at the doctor's office, you stand super straight up and down vertically, right? You don't tilt to the side and have a diagonal line. You are straight up and down. So there's two different types of triangles over here to the side. I just wanted to illustrate that sometimes the height is an interior line. So we have this dotted line here. We have the height. We have that 90-degree angle because the height is perpendicular to the base. Forms that 90-degree angle. But here I have a right triangle. When I have a right triangle, my height is going to be one of the exterior lines. It's still the straight line vertically up and down that connects to the base. So let's calculate using our Desmos calculator 2 examples and find the area of these 2 different triangles. So let's look first at example 1. Here in example 1, I have 4 different numbers, right? I have 9, I have 5, I have 4, I have 12. So sometimes you have to figure out, okay, if the formula is area equals 1/2 BH, I only need 2 numbers. I need just the number for the base and just the number for the height. Remember, you're always looking for that 90-degree angle, and the height and the base connect with that 90-degree angle. So for this, the area is going to be 1/2. The base is 12, and that height is 4. So here's a fun trick with your Desmos calculator. You can literally start by typing in the formula. A equals 1/2. I move that line out of the fraction BH. And the fun thing about your Desmos calculator is that you can literally tell it the different variables, the value of the different variables. So I have base and height. My base is 12, and that interior height was 4. And look right there. It calculates it for me. So I could, obviously I could just do 1/2 times 12 times 4 in my calculator. That would be fine too. 1/2 times 12 times 4, and I get 24, or I can type in the formula and plug in what I know. So if you're going to do a lot of triangle problems, like if you're sitting and doing an IXL and you're going to use the same formula over and over again, sometimes it's nice to type the formula in, like A equals, we'll do capital A, equals 1/2 base times height, and then kind of have it all set up for you. The base, the height, and that way you can kind of just plug those numbers in and that calculator will do it for you. So again, the area of this triangle, 24. It didn't really say, so let's say all of this is in inches. Inches squared. Remember, we have to square those units of measurements when it comes to area. Perimeter would just be inches. Area would be inches squared. And I know we've talked about that before. So let's look at this next example. And let's say that this is in feet. So 5 feet, 5 feet, 4 feet, 3 feet. Again, we're going to start with that formula. Area equals 1/2 BH if we're finding the area of this triangle. And again, I'm looking for that 90-degree angle and the two lines that meet to form that 90-degree angle. And to be honest, it doesn't really matter which one you put in for the base and which one you put in for the height, as long as it's one of the ones that make that 90-degree angle. So let's say the base is 3, the height is 4. Well, ta-da, right there. My answer is 6 feet squared. Remember, the little 2 goes after that unit of measurement. So again, calculator super helpful when you're looking to find the area of a triangle. And let's just do a real quick perimeter. Remember, perimeter means you're walking around the shape. So we would do 5 plus 4 plus 3, right? Side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3. And there's no shame in typing this into a calculator. 5 plus 4 plus 3. So it would be 12 just feet if this one was in feet. Now, let's go back up to our first example, example 1 really quickly. Talk about perimeter. When I'm doing perimeter, I'm looking at the outside of the shape. Remember, triangles only have 3 sides. So I would do 9 plus 5 plus 12. I would ignore that 4 because for perimeter, I don't really need the height if it's an interior line. So just something to remember about triangles because that part can be a little tricky. All right, let me know if you have any questions, but I love you. Bye.